And I wonder if this is where we come to some sort of conclusion. Let's see. The players are being brought over. Referee has the ball in his hands.
Yeah, I think Rankovic, the most animated of officials. You can see on the touchline with an official from the Football Association of Singapore. So there's loads going on here.
Well, if you go strictly by the rules, then the Lion City Sailors have won. There will be a forfeit here, which is incredibly disappointing for BG Tampines and for their fans watching on.
Exactly. And to bow out from a administrative error here, it's disappointing for the fans, obviously, and for the players as well.
So we're just waiting for that to be officially confirmed. They tried to rectify it, but the damage was already done.
Absolutely, absolutely. As soon as the ball was kicked,
so potentially a Singapore Cup final being decided by an administrative error. It will be such a shame.
And I think, as you said, during commentary, it's all on the club.
It is.
It's an error. It's a mistake.
It's not up to the match officials, in case anyone is wondering, saying, why didn't the match officials say anything? It's not up to them to step in that case. It is up to the club to sort themselves out in terms of the number of foreigners that they have on the pitch, in terms of what changes that they are making. It is their responsibility. So this is all on BG Tampines. If it does turn out to be a disqualification, and so the team managers, I'm hearing, are having a discussion, saying it's a technical error. We'll wait and see what the outcome of that is. Well, we said it would be dramatic, Shasi.
Yeah. And we do hear that it has happened before, when it was the under-23 rule before, and the game was forfeited. So
are the Lion City Sailors about to benefit from another administrative error?
It does look like it. Really does look like it. And how disappointing will it be for the players? And Nur Rahman as well. The team has done well, and
they got to look at the team manager as well. They play a part in these situations.
And so easy, isn't it, in the thick of action, adrenaline and whatever, trying to make changes in a game, and you just completely shut out. You forget about these things, and obviously it shouldn't happen, and it has.
Well, it's looking good for the Lion City Sailors. A few smiles on the faces of some of their players on the bench and some of the coaching staff.
Listen, Rankovic has even gone in and shook hands with the Tampines players, saying, game over.
Well, Rankovic is going over, I think, to have a word with Nur Rahman. I don't imagine you want to win it this way as well. I mean, they'll take the cup win. Of course they will, but it will be interesting to see if they celebrate, how they celebrate, if it is awarded to them. And I think they're actually saying it's good to see there some sympathy from Rankovic and Nur Rahman, and perhaps they are talking about who the responsibility for this falls upon. But this is why we have a delay. If you're just joining us, you're quite late to the party, but welcome along. And the reason why we are having a delay with the restart to the extra time period is because Tampines at one point in that second half had 8 foreign players on the pitch. So an administrative error. They tried to rectify that. But I think the damage has already been done.
Because we got to make it clear as well. The rules are the rules, and if you do have 8 foreigners on the pitch, and against 7 on the other side, then it's an advantage, isn't it? You know, and it doesn't matter whether you're playing for 1 minute, 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. And
well, it's in the regulations.
Yes.
The Singapore Cup regulations. So if you're going by that, technically speaking, they've already made the error with the 8th foreigner, who's the ineligible player on the pitch.
And the irony is, the first person, I think, who found out about this was Joel Chu, the BG Tampines players, because when he didn't want to come out, there was commotion on the pitch, and he was talking to the referee, he was saying something to the referee, and you know, he was told to come out because his number was up. And when he came out, he had a discussion, and he was talking to Nur Rahman, and he had his head in his hands, and he knew exactly there would be trouble. But having said that, it shouldn't take this long as well.
It seems pretty clear-cut, doesn't it?
Yeah, it shouldn't.
If you follow the regulations, Shasi, if you're the Lion City Sailors, you just say, well, that's an ineligible player, so we want the win.
Exactly.
Or do the Lion City Sailors say, never mind, forget about it, we'll play on?
Nah.
Well, let's see.
No way.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the hand signal seemed to say that they're going to be playing on. Wow. There could be a case here where they are playing on, and then they'll, come back to it, sort it out at the end.
That was what happened in the when the under-23 rule was, and it happened in a game as well. They had to finish the game first, and then decision made after that. Well, after all that,
well, they're going to play on.
listen, now the thing is now, right? The mentality of the Lion City Sailors players. What do they do? Do they, you know, it's a weird thing.
Well, even Rankovic is saying, well, what is this? Unless he's been told that, you know what, we'll see this one out, we'll finish this, and then we're going to win it anyway. And then
but that doesn't make sense, because players can get injured, right? You know, these kind of things. It's a weird thing, really.
Well, the game will carry on because we still need to come to its conclusion, and a decision will be made after that. So the decision for now is they'll continue playing. So here we go, extra time.